Hello, thank you for joining us for another episode of Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts. And today we'll be going through the core lineup of Johnnie Walker. Not the special releases, just the core lineup from the red to the blue. Gonna tell you what I think, price points, and how it tastes most importantly. Stay tuned. All right, let's jump right into it, starting off with the red label. Red label is the start of Johnnie Walker. A little backstory on the brand. The granddad was a farmer, passed away. They sold the farm, opened up a grocery store. I think that was around 1820, give or take. And back then, a lot of people were blending whiskeys, and they were actually selling them in the grocery store. This was their own blended brand of whiskey. Son came along, helped his dad out, opened up his own storefront. 1909, around that time, they started off with the red, the black, and the white. If I'm not mistaken, white disappeared, red continued on. You're looking at the number one selling whiskey in the world since 1965. I didn't get a chance to tell you that the red label is a price point of $33 in my market. It's going to vary from market to market wherever you are. So, decent bottle. All right, next on the list is the Johnnie Walker Black. 12-year age statement. For the 12 years, I think this is a good brand of whiskey to enter in, drinking whiskey to try to get your feel or kind of know what price points or what's good on your palate. To me, I've had it several times. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's see. All right. On the nose. I'm gonna be honest. It smells really good, like a floral, tropical type of scent. You can smell like fig fruits, maybe. And what I mean by fig fruits, like raisins, pears, or something like that. You know, something like that. See what it tastes like on the palate. It's not bad. Sweet toffee taste, a little citrusy, orangey kind of spin on it. Has a slight burn, real smoky. You can taste the smoke from the oak cast barrel. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, it kind of marinates on your palate. It kind of has a nice finish to it, very subtle, not overbearing. Kind of just withers away. Yeah, it's not bad. Is it astonishing? No. Is it great for a $40 bottle? I think this is $44 in my market. $44, $45 for this, like a $10 step up. So when you speak of it on that regard, as far as the price point, hey, for what you're getting, I think it's priced accordingly, priced appropriately. Next on the list, Johnnie Walker Double Black. Now, I've had this before, and to my opinion on this one, I think never really liked it, to be honest. That's, never really liked it. But let's get into it. Now, on the Johnnie Walker Double Black, it dropped the age statement. You got the red. They say that it's up to 3 years. Then you jump to the black. The black is an age statement of 12 years. They dropped the age statement on this one, but they say it's aged between 3 to 5 years. Has over 25 different whiskeys in it. On the nose. Yeah. Smells really good on the nose. I can definitely tell it's an overbearing smell of honey and somewhat like chocolate or toffee, vanilla maybe. It's one of them. But definitely honey. You can actually smell the smoke. And I can remember last time I drank it, it was just too overly smoky for me. Not a big fan of real smoky whiskeys. High in the peak department on the palate. Yeah, and it's not it's okay. It has so many different complex flavors to this particular brand right here. You can really taste the smoke from the spice from the oak cast barrels. Very smoky taste. Kind of lingers on. Doesn't last long. Kind of, disappears quickly. I taste like orange, citrus, spicy oak, smoky taste. Still kind of creamy, very creamy. Yeah, real creamy, real smoky. Finish, pretty decent. I mean, haven't had it in a while. It's not bad. It's okay. Still not a fan like that. Still not a fan. Price point on this one is about, like I said, about $50, depending on which market you're in. Not bad. I think that it will go better, if you ask me, with making a drink or mixing a drink with it, perhaps, than just sipping on it straight. But decent. I'd probably rather have the black over the double black. That's my opinion. Next on the list, Green Label Johnnie Walker. Now, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. Never tried it. So it actually came out in the late 80s. It was a very popular whiskey. It left the market in 2012. And I'm assuming because it was low cask. And it's important to note that this is a 15-year age malt blended whiskey. All of these are grain blended whiskeys. It's only 4 in here that makes this 15-year-old age statement. So, you know, that was probably why that it left the market. The 4 whiskeys in this one, if I'm not mistaken, I think is Craigenmore, Linkwood, Talisker, and Kalila. And like I said, I'm excited to try it. Never tried it. So let's get into it. On the nose. Well, has a very unique smell. It vanilla, honey, some type of wood, smoky smell. It's very pleasant to the nose. Not a very rough nose. It's actually very pleasant to the nose. Really like it. Really like it. It has a good nose to it. See what it tastes like. You can taste that the peak is coming through. That's from that Craigenmore blended whiskey that they put in here. And very tropical. Has a very tropical taste to it. Sweet. Nice burn on the finish. Medium to mild finish. Nice though. I mean, have no complaints about it. Like it's a nice malt whiskey. It's yeah, has a nice burn to it. Nice finish. Price point on this one. It's about $68 in my market. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. A tad bit more smoky than I like, but has a nice taste. It kind of rolls off your palate. Very subtle taste to it. Pleasant to sip. It actually is, you don't need anything. Not too much a fan of malt whiskeys, but this might have changed my mindset on it. I think it's worth the price point as well. You don't see it often. This is very interesting. Yeah, I think it's a decent drink. Yeah, has a back twist on it as that finish starts to subside and that burn goes through. You kind of taste a little bit of that vanilla and a little bit of that honey as it subtly burns through the finish. Yeah. It's a good job by Johnnie Walker on that one. Yep. The run through the lineup on to the Gold Label Reserve. Now, this particular one, it went from the platinum back to the gold, and this one is made up from 15 to 18 year age whiskey from 15 different distilleries to make this blend. If you go on Johnnie Walker's website, they state that if you want to make a $40 cocktail, this is what you should use. And they also suggest that it should be drank with a little water, ice cube, or etc. Not neat today. We're going to do it neat. I want to really taste it to see what I taste. I'm not going to water anything down or anything like that. So, let's get into it. Okay, that's a premium cork you got there. It's not one of them cheap ones, so you know you're drinking something that's worth drinking. This actual price point is at $84. $84 on the price point, depending on where you're at. Let's get into the nose. I'm gonna be honest. From that green to here, even the double black was pretty decent. This has a great nose. It's very unique on the nose. Like an orange, you know. You know what? It almost smells like a piece of toast with honey on it. It's like a toasted honey, smoky, orangey, citrusy type of smell. Almost like a piece of wood has been laid in the sun and burnt and you put it out with some whiskey. So, I know that might didn't sound like it was a pleasant smell, but it's actually a pleasant smell. Let's get into the palate. Yeah, nice nose. All right, first taste I get is honey. It's a real prevalent taste of honey. Right behind that, you got like a strong oak taste. Yeah. Yeah, honey, oak, smoke, like a strong smoky taste, citrus. Look, if it was just oak and honey and citrus, maybe like that smoke swings in on the back end of it and takes the pleasantness away. Nice finish, smooth. Not very rough as far as the finish goes. It's very smooth, no burn at all. I mean, a very light burn, taste of smoke, very light burn, but doesn't have a long finish at all. Very smooth. Not a fan of it though. Like, I mean, I'll drink it. Don't get me wrong. I'll drink it, but that smoke taste with the honey and the oak, and you kind of taste caramel and sweetness, and then that smoke comes, and it takes the pleasantness away from me. Yeah. All right. Next on the list, we got the Johnnie Walker 18. Now, the brand has expanded significantly since the 18 came out. The gold was the 18-year age statement. And when they had the gold, they only had the red, the black, and also the blue, of course. And someone at Johnnie Walker said, we need more whiskeys in our core lineup, so they came out with the platinum. And mind you, the gold was the 18-year age statement. They came out with the platinum. The platinum inherited the 18-year age statement. The gold dropped it. And then someone at Johnnie Walker said, we need more in our core lineup. Came out with the 18. The 18 took the 18-year age statement. The platinum dropped it. And there you have it. Now, I actually had a good friend of mine that enjoyed whiskey years ago, and I enjoyed a bottle of the gold 18 years with him, and I actually really liked it. It was years ago, maybe 13 years ago, 12 years ago, and that really turned me on to whiskey then. Still was a cognac drinker, started really drinking whiskey probably about 8 years ago, and started to turn the corner with whiskeys, bourbons, scotches, but I've actually had this bottle before as well, and it always is a good drinking whiskey. All right, I can already smell the maltiness of it. Okay, on the nose, smell vanilla, strong hint of vanilla, malty for sure. Vanilla, sweet stewed fruit, like a fruit. Very like a zesty smell, and what I mean by zesty, I mean like a lemon peel type of zesty smell. That's what I mean when I say zesty. Definitely fruity, malty, vanilla. Yeah, definitely vanilla. It's nice on the nose. It's a very complex nose. It's nice. Definitely nice. Okay. Definitely fruity. Fruity, vanilla, soft blend of honey through there. Definitely fruity. Kind of like a tangerine type of fruity. Yeah, and the finish is very nice. It's very subtle. It's real. It's very subtle. It kind of moves off with a slow burn, with like a fruity slow burn that runs off. I mean, it's a real nice drinking whiskey. I'm not mad at Johnnie Walker about this one. This is a nice. Whoever came up with the idea of adding the 18 to the core lineup, they need a raise. This is a nice one. Cheers to Johnnie Walker on this one. It's nice. Okay, and I forgot to mention, I got this for like $110. I think it's well worth That's me. You know, not a big blended whiskey kind of guy. I know, you know, just doing this review. I mean, but when you start to get up to the top, I mean, it's pleasurable. So, $110 might vary in your area. Now, on to the last of the Mohicans, the big daddy of the show. Through the core lineup, they do have some other ones that top this one, the Ghost and Rare, you know, a couple of other ones. Now, I've had this bottle how many times? And I bought it. Price point on this is going to be about $250, $230, $250, depending on where you are. I've spent $250 on it a couple of times. You know, so Johnnie Walker says that 1 out of 10,000 casks is made to make Blue Label. Only 1 out of 10,000 casks. I'm gonna let you decide if you want to believe that or not. But Johnnie Walker says it, so that's that. And let's keep in mind, price is perception. All depending on who's asking and who's buying. So, like I said, that's perception. Now, I already smell the fruit coming out of the bottle and coming out of the glass. Very complex nose. This, I'm gonna be honest, it's the best nose out of the lineup. I smell fruits, tropical fruits to be exact, something like pineapples, apricots, clearly pineapples, a little vanilla. I'm gonna be honest, the nose is lovely. It's so unique. It's so soft. A hint of smokiness. The nose is lovely. It really is. Best nose in the lineup. It's so pleasurable to smell. You can just keep sniffing. It's very much so pleasurable to smell. See what it tastes like. Very fruity. You could taste caramel, fruits. Like I taste like pears, maybe raisins or some type of sweetness of a fruit. I can't really put my tongue on the distinguish exact fruit that I taste. Not like I smell. I don't taste the pineapple. But it's very fruity, it's very creamy. It kind of covers the palate well as far as I mean it's a very nice whiskey. I'm just gonna tell you, the nose doesn't match the palate. You just gotta ask yourself, is it $250 more worth it than these two? So here, yeah, I got you what I think right now. Number one, 18. 2, some people might not like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how we going. In that order. 1, 2, you can almost say that's a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's my recommendation. I just wouldn't spend $250 on this when I can get this quality, better tasting, the finishes last longer. It's just a better quality whiskey. Again, for the people in the back who didn't hear, 18, first place for me. Gold label, hard second with the blue. Blue third, green 4, 5 black, and that's a hard one. You know, 5 black, double black 6, red coming in last. Let me know. Give in the comments and let me know how you feel about it and how you would place them. But for me, there's a line drawn right here that separates them. This is the start of it. This is where they change the trajectory on where they're taking Johnnie Walker, and then you start to get the differences of the master blenders kind of mastering the art of the blended whiskey on this end or this spectrum down here. So, by all means, drink honorably. Most importantly, drink responsibly. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts.